everybody. Welcome back to the SourceFed podcast. What's good? Pew, pew, pew. What are you doing over there?
Wow.
Just tearing a tag off of my poo-moji pillows that somebody sent me. All 3 of these. What the heck?
Yay.
Shout out to Anonymous Santa. That's how all the Amazon packages were signed. So thank you very much for those poo-poos and a poo-poo coloring book and a poo-poo activity book and a
You got a lot of poop
book
stuff.
about poo.
That's
Do you
so
know
cool.
why that
It
happened?
is cool. I don't know why that happened. Did I say something a lot about poo in something?
You don't seem like someone who talks about that a lot.
She
I don't-
definitely does.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
Do I?
Who?
I mean, this is cute. This is my favorite one. It's a Julie emoji, poo-moji, and everybody else seems creeped out by the facial expression. But I like
mean,
it.
isn't it creepy?
He's spying on you.
Before we get too into poop, you guys.
I think he just sees a nice little
Just-
yummy ice cream and is drooling. Check it out. If you turn that upside, or if you, oh, this looks like ice cream. It's just chocolate ice cream. Okay.
Before we get more into poop, thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's episode. Create beautiful websites with Squarespace all in one platform. There's nothing to install, patch, or upgrade ever.
Whoa. Whoa.
Squarespace is intuitive and easy to use and offers award-winning 24/7 customer service. I didn't even know you could win awards for customer service.
You can.
So, and they did it.
Did.
Start your free trial today at squarespace.com/SourceFed and enter offer code SourceFed for 10% off your first purchase. Do it.
That's pretty cool. I use Squarespace. I
Do you
bought a
really?
website. Yeah.
What's it like?
Well, I'm still trying to figure it out. But it's been pretty easy so far. I just don't own pictures that are big enough to fit on the website. So it's been a bit of a mess. But we're going to get there. Thanks, Squarespace.
What are you trying to create a website for? Just
Me.
you?
I'll take pictures of
Me.
you.
Thank
Aw.
you.
Do you want it to be just your eyes or maybe
Lips and hair.
oh.
And I'll edit them
Lips
together.
and hair.
Yeah, lips and hair.
What if I take a bunch of different pictures of your face, like lips, nose, eyes, hair, chin?
We could have
Honestly,
a thing.
that
piece
would
it
be
together
cool.
like a collage.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
honestly be pretty cool. I
Remember
think.
those books
What?
where you
It might
flip
look
like the
like
bodies around?
not
Like you
cool.
could change the bodies of people?
Yeah, I
Do
used
that.
to. What about the magnets where you used to have like the Jesus and then you'd have different outfits for Jesus?
Why would you change Jesus' outfit? Like,
'Cause
did he have
you
like
could
a
dress
summer
him up
look?
as like cowboy. Very funny.
Mhm.
Cowboy Jesus, super hilarious stuff. Santa?
I thought he just wore that tarp.
I don't know that it's a tarp. I would say it's probably more like a
A robe.
robe.
Yeah, a robe.
Yeah.
A tarp. A tarp is nice.
Whatever.
Guys, what time is it? It's the 4th of January.
It's
Oops.
the 4th of July. Welcome to the future, everybody.
We
That's
made it.
good.
It's the 4th of July.
Oh, it's not the 4th when this goes up. Oh, well.
It's
Broke the veil.
It's
There you
gonna be
go.
the 13th when this goes up.
Oh.
So close to my birth.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
When's
Day.
your birth?
The 15th.
Huh.
What time?
I think it was like 5 in the morning.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Whoa, that sucks for your
Mm.
mom. She was probably fucking tired as shit.
Probably pissed AF, I believe. Although I came out quick, from what I hear.
I heard you flew out. you
I heard
put
I-
one arm out and
I
you're like, come on, help.
skyrocketed out. It was awesome.
Oh, man.
Very cool.
I was destined for greatness from the get-go.
I hope I have a smooth birth.
You want kids?
No.
Okay,
Aw.
then how you planning on giving
Maybe
birth?
10 dogs.
That's like what equals up to one kid.
Hmm.
Well, it's the 4th for us. You guys, New Year's just happened, and we did an episode about New Year's resolutions. You can go watch that or listen to it if you want to.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm
Whoa,
on
whoa.
it. You better believe I'm on it. You better believe.
Butter.
But today,
Today, we want to talk about what did you do on New
what
Year's?
did we do on New Year's?
Mine was a bit of a fuck fest.
Do you
I'm
want
gonna be
from,
honest.
let's say, New Year's Eve to New Year's Day?
Mhm.
I always celebrate New Year's Day, too, kind
Okay.
of, I guess, right?
I do mine with like Advil and sleeping and watching
Oh,
Netflix.
okay.
Yeah, it's just as fun.
You get a little drunk,
A little bit. Ended up, a bunch of friends of mine and me included in that, we went and got a hotel room and we wanted to like
Whoa.
drink and play games and like watch the ball drop and watch Mariah Carey do whatever the hell she did
Yeah, what was
during
that?
that. It was funny. I missed it because I was too drunk, but I watched it the next day and it was very good. But we did that, but one of the people I was going to go with, like that we kind of like planned around, you know, there's always that one person that kind of hinges on sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It just happens. He just didn't respond to any message and didn't show up. And then he showed up at 1 a.m, trashed, puked everywhere, and then passed out in the bathroom. He was alive though. He's fine now.
Cool friend.
He was. It's a bit
Cool
of a.
friend.
It was a bit of a bummer this year, but
Yeah.
hey, Mariah Carey, that
So
really
you
made
stayed,
up for it.
You stayed in the hotel the whole time?
Well, we went out of the hotel. We walked around, did stuff
okay.
like that. But like we would go back and play games, get more drunk, go out, walk around, come back, do it.
Nice.
It was like a little.
I can't
Going
whistle,
around.
it turns out.
What'd you do?
Stayed at home, basically.
Sorry.
That's okay. I don't know how to do it, or I would join you.
I'm not Ava. I can whistle. Hey, I'm just kidding. I'm so sorry. That's rude again.
Let's fuck up. I just
The
stayed
new year
inside.
changed me. Okay, sorry. You stayed inside.
It was really boring, honestly. It was me and Darren and one of Darren's friends.
Well.
And it was, it was like really casual. I don't know. And then we thought there would be fireworks, like at Universal, and so we waited for them, and nothing happened. And we were like, well then, like it kind of sucked.
Well, it was raining here. Like nothing was happening, and I was pretty bummed.
It was a little bit, I don't know. It wasn't like the most lit New Year's ever. But that's okay. Like, it's fine. What about you?
My New Year started 3 days before. Let me tell you about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm half Ukrainian, so it's a tradition in my family to eat pork on New Year's Day for good luck. So
For the year?
yeah, for the year. So on the 1st, you eat pork for good luck. And I made stuffed cabbage that my grandma's recipe. Stuffed cabbage is cabbage, and then you put
Stuff in it?
pork and beef in it and
Lot of
stuff.
pork.
It's good. So I made
Nice.
that like 2 or 3 days before.
You
And then-
made it?
Yeah, I made it.
Wow.
It was really. It turned out really good. Hey, Grandma, if you're watching this, it turned out good. I just wanted to talk about my stuffed cabbage and heritage.
Can you cook for me one day?
I'm not like a great cook, but that turned out good. And then I made lasagna for Thanksgiving for myself.
How much pork was there for the good luck?
A pound. I put a pound of pork and a pound of beef. But you don't have to. There's no set amount of pork you have to eat. Just eat some damn pork.
Do you have to eat?
I don't know. I was just wondering. Whenever I eat pork, I get sweaty.
Does
so I just imagine a lot of
does bacon
pork
count?
sweat.
Yeah.
Is it just like
anything-
eat a pig?
Eat anything. One year, my friend and I, my roommate at the time and I, we walked like a mile or so to get carnitas.
Ooh, that sounds good
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
But my New Year's Day, I feel like I was real lazy. I played video games all day.
That sounds great.
And then friends came over at like 10 p.m. and we just all hung out and talked. And then we watched like this really weird live YouTube video that was just a chat screen of people. There was no ball drop. It was just like a weird live video we found. We just Googled New Year's Eve ball drop, and it was just like fake, like royalty-free techno music, like and then there was just a live chat room, and we don't know where the chat room was from, like what website it was on, but it was a video of a chat room, people going Happy New Year and writing their phone numbers. So we called a few phone numbers.
Uh-huh.
And
Was
they
it?
were
It's like an
"Happy New
old
Year."
video. Is it an old video?
No, it was
or
like
new?
a live video of a chat
Oh.
room, but we don't know where the chat room was
Weird.
sourced from. Like I
Uh-huh.
don't know where it was from. Yeah. So
That
that,
sounds
was
like a good
chill.
night.
It was super chill.
Mm-hmm.
And then New Year's Day, I ate more pork. You better believe it. I ate some.
So you're like really lucky now.
I ate
huh?
ramen.
Mhm.
I ate ramen. Got some pork in it. And then I walked a lot with my friends.
That sounds
I
great.
took a walk around a neighborhood and just looked at pretty houses, and I was like, I want to live in that one. Where will you guys live? And we were like, I'll live in that one. We can be neighbors, that kind of thing.
Aw, that'd be
Very
cute.
fun. Then more friends came over, and we played Slamwich,
What is sandwich?
which is a fun card game where you put cards down without looking at them, and the cards look like sandwiches. And then if like two pictures of sorry,
Wait a second.
is this podcast boring yet? Sorry.
Why do the cards look like sandwiches?
It's called Slamwich. It's it's a take on a game, a card game you could play with your regular.
Oh, so the cards
What's the
look like
card?
sandwiches.
No,
They're
no,
not-
no. They don't. They're not like they don't.
No,
they're
no,
not,
no.
Okay, they look
She's
like
confused.
sandwiches. They look like sandwiches, but they're not numbered. hold on. Let's take it back a second.
Slamwich.
What is the card game? Does anybody here know in their room? What is the card game where you put cards down? You all throw a card down really
Slapjack.
fast, and then you throw your hand down when like you have to slap the cards when something happens.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like that game.
Okay.
Well, it's either
What is it?
there's war.
I think that's it. Egyptian War. So it's like Egyptian War, but all the cards look like sandwiches. There's no numbers on them. So there's like cards. They all look like
sandwiches on
bread. Okay, sorry. They all look like bread, and then there's like a piece of lettuce on one, sausage on one, jam on one, peanut butter, whatever. And so you shuffle the cards up, and you don't look at them. They're face down, and they have, they look like a card, whatever. And then you all slam them down really quick, take turns. And then if there's like 2 jellies in a row, so I slam down a jelly, the person next to me slams down a jelly, everybody has to put their hand in to make sure, and you got to take the jelly. So the goal of the game is to get as many cards as you can, like all the cards.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then there's like thieves. There's thieves on pieces of bread. So if
Classic.
there's a thief that gets slapped down, you have to go, stop the thief. And then you take all the cards that have been slapped down if you get it. It's a real fun game. Hey, Bill and Mary, thanks for bringing that over to my house.
Thanks, Bill and Mary.
Okay.
Bill and Mary, the best couple of 2017. I'm calling it.
Wow, that's cool.
Thank you.
That sounds like a good little
They're
thing.
both commercial actors. You could probably see them in many of your local commercials. Tide commercial, Super Bowl commercial. They're the power couple of commercials.
Oh,
Nobody
that's
knows
sweet.
who I'm talking about, but I love them.
Bill and Mary.
Mhm.
Bill and Mary.
Hi, Bill and Mary. But before that, I got to do some cool thing. Everybody, I'm gonna tell a quick little story. I got to go to Europe and for a few
I don't want to
weeks.
hear about this.
Ooh, here it comes. I'm
Next
went to
thing.
Paris. Sophia's wearing a sweatshirt I got her, and I went to Brussels.
Aw, Sophia, can you just show the front of it for the camera?
Oh, she duct taped something to herself.
Yeah.
What is
I'm
She's
not
got duct
really
tape
sure
wrapped
what's
around
happening.
herself.
Is that meat? Wait, she has
She
like
has meat.
lunch meat in a bag taped to her back.
No, you get it. She injured herself. So she taped some meat in a bag to her back as like
Oh,
like
it's
boxers.
ice. It's a heating
As it-
pad. Oh yeah, she's injured.
Sorry,
Hot.
that straight up looks like chili in a bag that you slapped on your back.
Yeah, like a meat package.
I love you,
Anyways.
but this is a weird look.
Sam went to Europe.
Speaking of injuries, on the way back on the flight back, there was it was a damn nightmare. It was like a hellscape. I had a 12-hour flight on a Russian airline. No one spoke really any English except for me and my friend. And then I was supposed to sit in this row with this family that came down, and I've never seen someone look as sick as they did. They had snot. This little girl had snot all over her face, like as if someone took like some silly putty and then just moved it all over her face.
I'm gonna throw up.
You're
that's
welcome.
This
disgusting.
woman at the store last night, really quick, gonna interject. She was like this old lady that was moving really slow, and I was the only other person in line. And I'm checking out, and she's like still putting her wallet away. And then she looks at me, and I was buying a tree, this like plant.
Classic, yeah.
It was a great deal at John's. And she looks at me and is like, "That's a beautiful tree." But she has like weird, gross food in her mouth that's like spurting
Oh.
I
out.
can't.
It's ingrained in my fucking head. It was so
That's so gross.
gross, and I don't know why she had food in her mouth. If she just walked around the grocery store shop, like
Maybe she was grazing.
I don't know.
Maybe she's grazing. Yeah.
Maybe.
Gross. Oh, sorry.
You
Yeah.
bought a tree at Vaughn's?
John's.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my
It's
J-O-N.
Vaughn's. Same thing. Anyways, a girl.
John's is an international marketplace.
The little girl was covered in snot, and then someone took a cat out of a crate behind us in their seat so they could play with their cat. A cat. They brought a cat on the flight. Then a dog started freaking out about it. That was about 6 hours into the flight.
Wow.
And then as soon as we landed, it was like a water balloon exploded because a kid next to us, as soon as the wheels touched the ground on the tarmac, he went, "Bleh," and he vomited into a bag. He was like, and I was like, ah, and like that's
Right
when
next to you?
the seat next to us. And so you had the cat screaming, you had the dog barking, the little girl like crying, and then this kid just. And it was a
Oh my
nightmare.
God,
then
that
we
sounds
taxied for
terrible.
45 minutes. So it's just a hot vomit.
That's a fucking
angry animals.
A nightmare.
That's a flight from
Taxiing
hell,
for
straight up.
45 minutes.
And then trying to get out of the
Ew.
damn international terminal is like a nightmare. You've done that.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
I didn't know if you've done that. I just assigned it to you to see if you've done it.
My ass
Yeah.
hurts after a 4-hour flight. I can't imagine what 12 hours plus a 45-minute taxi ride in a plane that doesn't take you to your house.
No.
It's crazy.
To get to New Zealand, you have to take, I lived in Chicago, so I had to take a flight to LA, which was like 4-ish hours, and then I had to take a flight to Auckland, which is like 14-ish, and
That's
then
New
Auckland
Zealand.
to Wellington, which is like an hour and a half. So it's just like plane after plane, and it feels like it's never stops.
You have to pass the international date line, right? You lose a day, right? Or you lose a whole day.
Going there, you lose a day, but coming back, you gain a day.
Pretty cool.
Which is pretty dope.
My Tuesday when I came back lasted over 40 hours. It was very weird.
Yeah.
I felt really delirious when we landed.
Yeah, I can't stand time changes, honestly, that are that extreme.
I'm fucked up if I just go to Ohio and then come back and I'm like falling asleep or like too early or something. I'm messed up.
What's the coolest place you guys have been to? On 3, we're all gonna say our answer. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Paris.
New Zealand.
I said Europe in 4th grade. I don't fucking remember.
What'd you do? That sounds fun.
Where'd you
Well,
go?
at the time when my daddy was present, but not really, he lived in
He was, like,
Europe.
president.
He lived in France.
Mm-hmm.
So we went and visited him for a month, which was nuts. This is the only time I've been out of the country.
That's cool though.
We visited him for a month, and I don't remember really any of it. I remember having really delicious carbonara pasta somewhere. And I have this other fun story. I texted my sister about this the other day, and it's a personal story, but I'd like to share it because I think it's funny.
It's
we
a
went
safe
to
place.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We went to this Greek restaurant. It was a Greek restaurant. I think it was somewhere in France. I don't know. We went to like a bunch of different places. We were like in Paris, and then we were in we went to Switzerland for a day, Monaco. It was cool, but I don't remember it. Thank you. I do remember like almost throwing up in Monaco. It had like hills or something. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen that movie Monte Carlo with Selena Gomez?
Selena Gomez? Yes, I
Great
have.
movie. Anyway, we go to this Greek restaurant somewhere in Europe, and they have like heart decorations everywhere. It's beautiful. And then they like start throwing plates on the ground, and they like, Oppa, and they were like special made plates to throw on the ground. Like they like slapped them together with some kind of ceramic material that like breaks easily. And I remember that they like were handing us plates to throw on the floor and stuff. And then they gave my sister a plate, and they were like encouraging her to hit my dad in the head with it because they're supposed to break easy. And they also, I think they did it to my sister or something really quick when she wasn't expecting it, and it broke. Like, it doesn't hurt. So my sister goes behind my dad and holds the plate and smacks it on his head, and it does not break. And it just like, that's one of the few memories I have in Europe. But it's fucking hilarious.
Did he get hurt?
I mean, yeah.
He's pissed. I'd be fucking
Pissed. I'd be
Clunked him
pissed.
in the head without breaking.
Could you imagine
And
a
she
thick
told me,
fucking plate to the back of the head?
and then she told me when I texted her about this the other day, she said that she hit him a few times in the head and it wouldn't break. That's what she remembers.
She just kept trying it. She's like, oh, shit. Oh, shit.
But yeah, I don't know.
That's funny.
That's a good story.
That is a great story.
Yeah, sometimes I just get like little memories from traveling there, but I don't remember a lot.
I always like have a hard time when people are like, what's your favorite memory from blah blah blah? I'm always like, I don't know. And then like randomly that shit will just come to me. So, and then it's never at the right time.
Yeah.
We were having dinner with like this family or like these like friends that we made there, and the girl in the relationship, she could speak fluent English, but the boyfriend just chose never to really learn anything. So he would always, once in a while, like we'd talk slow so he could understand us in English, but he would just never respond in English. And it was like, it was kind of like a petty thing. But eventually he did start to respond, but I think he was annoyed at how fast we would talk. So he would just throw out little like sassy comments at us. And I was like, I couldn't say anything because we were staying with him, but I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. I can't really fight you because you're a lot bigger than me, and I think that just we don't understand each other.
Yeah.
But
I remember. You just helped me have a memory.
yay!
I remember we made friends there too. Somehow we met them in the hotel, but they like lived in somewhere else in France. I don't know. We went to their house. This is not a good story, this one. And
I'm excited for it.
We eat a dinner. It was fine. I feel like we were in their backyard or something. And then she like brings out a cheese plate for dessert, which is like a European thing to do.
It's not considered a dessert, y'all.
But she was like, oh, this cheese is really good. It's like chocolate. So in my head, I was like, I'm in 4th grade. I'm like, fuck yeah, chocolate.
Chocolate cheese.
And then I'm like eating this cheese, and I'm like, this is cheese. this straight up
exactly
is not
like
chocolate.
cheese.
Yeah.
That's so fucking gross.
But
I find it weird that people like hang out in hotel lobbies that aren't guests of the hotel, but that's like a thing.
Yeah, that's like you go to the hotel bar and like meet people or pick people up.
It's weird. People go to the hotel bar of hotels they're not staying in.
It's a great way to meet the ladies. Boys, am I right? Comment below. You'll meet me there.
You started off like a suave man and turned into a bro in seconds.
What's all? Yo, what's all? I'm gonna go to the hotel bar down the street. Yo, what's all?
I really like that voice.
Thank
Me
you.
too.
I'm not good with voices. I
Dude.
can't really do voices.
Just try it.
Oh,
Never mind.
It's pretty bad.
This is gonna be like pretentious of me, but in improv class the other day, I'm already like,
does
fuck
everybody
me.
else's headphones keep popping when we laugh?
Yeah.
Only when I laugh, and that's
scared.
because
I'm having too much fun.
my laugh always pops because I start like, which is annoying. Anyways, I was in improv class.
Sorry, I was just muting you real quick so I didn't have to.
Thanks. And I was like, I was thrown into a situation where a girl wanted me to use a southern accent. And instantly I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm...
Well, you do accents all the time, though.
Yeah, but when you're put on the spot to do an accent, everything goes out the window.
Welcome to improv. Yes, and girls.
Yeah, so like she was like, yeah, we're from the South or whatever. And I was like, oh, fuck, here
Classic
we go.
setup.
So I start talking, and it's fully British.
Gotcha.
Like not even close. And I'm like looking at the rest of the class like.
That's when you wink at her. You're like, I got you. Don't worry. Got you covered.
I know. I'm like, I'm sorry for fucking this up. But yeah, I find that in improv, people just throw a voice at you like that you're supposed to do suddenly, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Your
Eva,
New Zealand
cool
is really good. Your New Zealand accent.
See, people from here think that. But people from New Zealand don't think that.
I got a great compliment when I was in Belgium because we were staying in like a little like suburb kind of college town, and I was ordering
they said,
something.
Cool shoes.
That right? And the end. But no, I was talking in French. I ordered something, but then I spoke to my friend in English, and they're like, "What?" And like they responded to her. They were like, "Oh, his American accent's really good. Like he's been practicing." And I was like, "No, this is just me. I should have not said anything." Though.
Should've
So
went with
that means that you have a good French accent then.
I know, right? Trick
Whoa,
them. I only
that's
said like
hot.
4 words.
Ladies, am I right?
This guy.
Ladies, whoa. That's my impression of a Wendy Williams, I guess. I feel like she does stuff like that.
She does do stuff.
Isn't that guy hot?
I hate
don't
when
know.
talk show hosts
Put
like
me on a
talk about
talk show, right?
how attractive, like especially Ellen DeGeneres. Whenever she talks about men being attractive, it's strange to me. I don't know why
It's
she
like
always
you're
talks
lying.
like she loves Magic Mike just as much as you, I would say.
Oh my God! God bless Ellen for having the Magic Mike men on.
She did.
On her show. I was like, yes, I needed to see it. Yeah, they're great.
Remember
dancers.
when Ellen DeGeneres used to kiss Colin? Was it Colin Farrell?
Maybe. That
Yeah,
sounds
Colin
right.
Farrell. Every time he was on the show,
No.
they would
Like
kiss
kiss,
on
like-
the lips,
Ooh.
like, and every time it progressed a little further.
Mhm.
And so, like the last time they full on made out, and then apparently Portia got jealous because then the next time he was on, they just hugged, and it was like uncomfortable because he was like waiting for the kiss, and she was like, "Nope." Look it up on YouTube, you guys.
You ever meet someone from another country and you go in for a handshake and then they go in for a smooch in the cheek?
A double kiss.
Uh-huh.
Did you get many double kisses?
I got a few and I was never expecting them, and I always was like, do I go back and get reciprocate? Because I only got a smooch. He didn't get anything.
Yeah.
He's got an awkward hand in his chest because I was reaching for it.
And then it's already
Yeah.
happening. I'm always fine with the one, but when they go for the other, that's like a I don't need two. I'm okay with the one. Thank you, though. They don't do that in New Zealand, though. Is that only in, like...
I think it's Europe. Someone said they only do it to foreigners so they can make them feel uncomfortable, and it works. It works real well.
So how many countries have you been to now?
7, 8, something
How
like
many
that.
7, 8.
places have you gone to so far?
Wait.
Include the grocery store.
Oh,
the
everything?
malls, yeah.
All the locations.
Name every mall you've been to. I think I've been to like 8 countries. That
Have you ever
sounds
been
right.
to a Mall of
Yeah.
America?
I've been
I
to
have
about 18.
snot coming.
Get it?
I don't know. What if
Is there a tissue
they
on
changed
hand?
they changed the camera? They're like,
They're
look
chasing me.
away.
We don't want to see the snot coming out.
No way, they're on. Oh, they're gone.
Okay, I think I'm good over here. Yep.
You think they got it? Wait, go back. Check her.
Is it coming? Can somebody get me a tissue, or should I just leave for a second?
Just-
Do cover one nostril and just do one hard suck.
I'll be back.
All right, she's
Okay.
gonna have fun.
I
Ava.
can't have snot.
yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
What was that noise?
She dropped her headphones. That's
Oh.
all good. Guys at home, make sure you go ahead and rate and review this podcast. We
Oh
really
yeah,
like
this is
when
a
you do
great
that on
time
iTunes.
for us to tell you to be nice to us
Mhm.
and rate this podcast on the internet.
I have something to brag about that I'm going to be bragging about for the next couple months.
Do you also take improv classes?
No, but I'm about to again. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, last year I took my first one, but I'm going to bring it back up
Are you
again.
gonna take 201?
There's a little high five if you guys couldn't
That was a
tell.
low five, actually,
low
Sam.
high five.
Hey
Low
everybody,
five.
I'm back here.
How'd it
Sam was
go?
about to brag.
I was about to brag. You better get ready to get those headphones on.
Get
so you don't
those
miss a
ears
second of it.
perked up for his
Okay,
bragging.
brag to me.
On the day before New Year's Eve,
You had
Yeah.
your first kiss. Oh my god.
I know, right? Even better. I had not one, but 2 major chain restaurants follow me on Twitter. Okay, it's a little quiet.
All
Sorry, I'll say what
right.
they. No, I'll say what they are.
Okay.
Chili's
Mm.
and
Mhm.
Applebee's.
Wow.
Wow, the
Wow,
competitor.
I'm getting a little hurt
competitors?
right now.
I think
Competitors
that.
followed you?
I saw
Listen.
Applebee's follow me out of spite
Hey, I'm
after
sorry.
Chili's.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that was what I was about to say. I don't think they really wanted to follow you. I think it was just
Wow.
a marketing
Wow.
thing. And they say,
Wow.
oh, he has a lot
Wow.
of followers. Maybe he'll tweet,
Wow.
OMG, like Chili's followed me. And then Applebee's was like, I need that publicity too. So go fuck yourself.
Did you tweet?
I'm kidding. I'm sorry, guys. It was just a joke. Sam and I are friends.
That hurt more than a lot
Oh,
of mean comments
shit.
I get.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Did you happen
I'm gonna
to
say that was
tweet?
a.
It
that-
squeezed out of me. That was the first mean thing I've said in 2017.
how did it feel?
It felt like
It's-
shit. Your reaction to it, I was like, I really hurt him.
No, you didn't. But I
Oh,
mean,
good.
I will say it's the biggest thing that happened in 2016 for me. But yeah, I didn't know. I'm good. I'm
And right
fine.
at the end too.
Right, it was just
You were
last
just
couple
living
hours.
your whole life for that moment.
The last few hours. This is a pretty
no.
shit year, and then I had Chili's follow me.
Well, thank God. Chili's and Applebee's doesn't follow me.
I really
so-
hope you guys cheer in the comments.
I enjoyed the Chili's bloomin' onion and also their baby back ribs.
I really like their
Pretty
cheese
good.
curds.
I've never been to Applebee's, I don't think.
I don't
so.
think I've been to Applebee's. I mean,
Really?
I've been to Applebee's. I don't want to piss
Don't
off
make
Applebee's.
Applebee's mad.
I really want Denny's and IHOP.
I want Denny's and IHOP.
I want like a rivalry there. I want
Yeah.
a breakfast
I'm
rivalry.
not into IHOP. They're kind
Ooh.
of too expensive.
They
They're
are.
not that good.
For sure too expensive. Like, it makes no sense.
Mm.
Because I'll go to, like, beautiful not chain restaurants that are,
Mhm.
like, delicious and flavorful pancakes and all that shit that way cheaper.
Way cheaper.
I'm
I
not
don't
a
know
big
what the hell.
pancake head.
Okay, that's fucked up.
Ooh, what's wrong?
You
What
can
happened?
leave
I
again.
feel sick after a few bites.
Yeah, me too, but I still love it.
Well, yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. There's something about it that just.
Yeah, you need to take like a 3-hour nap after you eat like breakfast food like
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
Well, I like savory breakfast items.
So like a salty, I don't know what savory.
Bacon? Yeah.
Bacon. Okay. I couldn't
Porque
think
no
of
los
anything.
Wrapped
dos?
sausage hamburger. Yeah, that's
Ooh,
my kind of breakfast.
Carl's Jr.'s got that breakfast burger.
¿Por
What's
qué no
that
los
mean?
dos?
It's a hangover food. You get a burger. It's a normal burger, but then they put like an egg thing on there, some bacon on there, and a little hash brown.
Oh.
I really like the McGriddle because it's a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a delicious pancake,
You know what?
bread. What? Do you agree with me on this one?
Yeah, I had it for the first time the other day, and I was like, sweet. And it was like 1 a.m. and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm into
This is fucking great.
That's the only time to get a McGriddle if you're actually going there for breakfast.
I think I'd like it for breakfast.
Honestly, yeah, like I've done it before, but it's a little sad.
I like their.
It's never like a good choice.
You never feel great when you're in there in your sweats and just buying it.
Never like, yeah, this is a great way to start my morning.
I enjoy
Uh-huh.
the Egg McMuffin. Not sausage,
I
just
don't
egg,
really-
and it's low calorie.
I don't like that
if
bread
you're
though.
looking
Me neither.
It's cardboardy, is it
Mhm.
not?
It is.
English muffin.
Yeah, but it's a bad English muffin. That's not a good one.
Whoa, I disagree. It's soft.
It's soft.
I like my bread
I
soft.
love when my bread
Mm.
gets really soft.
So the traveling, yeah.
So the travel-
Earlier
Yeah,
you said you
no.
wanted to.
I've been on a few planes.
Earlier you
no
said you
big
wanted to go somewhere. Where do you want to go?
Oh, I want to go to Hawaii. I think I'm gonna go. And I'm also gonna probably go to New York this year. Really cool.
I really want to go to New York.
Have you been?
I haven't been to New York since I was maybe 4 or 5 or something like that. So
It's
I
okay.
don't remember it at all.
Yeah.
If you go to a show, it's fun. Everything else is just really dirty.
See, I don't feel like that's how I'm gonna think.
Probably not.
Because
yeah.
I don't
I
think that's the
I
way
really-
it's gonna be.
I really love Chicago,
Oh, fair.
which is also very dirty, but I love it to
Mhm.
death. And I'm worried that
Roll around in it.
I'm a little worried I would love New York more than Chicago, because Chicago's where I'm from, so I feel a certain to it.
Oh,
Audio listeners got that.
Audio listeners, listen one more time. You can kind of hear it.
You can get it.
You missed the.
There it is. There it goes.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Glad we got it.
And she did a peace sign. Can you do that one more time?
Yeah.
Peace sign.
Nice dubbing.
Have you guys been to Chicago?
Yeah, I've been a couple times and I
Yeah.
love it there, and I would love to go back as an adult.
I did it for like 24 hours. We had a DeFranco Does event there, and I was there and then gone, so I didn't really see anything.
Did you see the
That's so
bean?
great.
Mm-mm. We
Oh,
stayed
I
in
love
one part of
that bean.
town.
My favorite memory of Chicago, let me tell you guys. My favorite memory in Chicago was going in the cold water and feeling numb, but staying in it anyway.
What month
And
did
then
you
cooking
go?
seafood.
You had us. It was.
Having a little,
We were both like, where did she cook
having a
seafood?
little clam bake on the beach. I couldn't think. My brain stopped working.
You had us like there, right at the tip. Yeah.
You were all like,
Yeah, you cooked. What'd you do?
Lake Michigan. It was really cold. It was numb. Does it
Yeah.
get warm? When?
It barely gets warm because like I went just this summer and it's still freezing.
I also lost my flip flop on the beach and couldn't find it and kept looking for it. I lost the flip flop, never found it.
People have gotten lost on that beach. So.
Really?
I heard about a story once. We were at the beach, and then we heard right when we got home that the beach that we were just at, someone went missing in the water.
I just like they're gone. Like,
Like
it's
he
not.
just went missing, and there were like boats looking for him everywhere. They never found him.
How do people? How do
I
you
don't
lose someone like
understand.
that? I don't understand.
Dude, maybe he's with my flip flop. Where
Dude,
you at?
He's probably at the
If
bottom.
you got my
with your
flip flop, hit her up.
Maybe he's wearing them.
Just the
That's-
one though.
It's probably fucked up
Mhm.
to talk about, but you know.
Hope you're good. Okay, dude.
When I moved to California, and I said that like I went to the beach in Chicago or whatever the fuck, people are like, "What? There's no beaches in Chicago." I'm like, "No, it's a lake," and they're like, "So it's not a real beach?" I'm like, "It's
It
a
is.
it's a
so
beach.
nice.
Like it's a beautiful beach."
I hate LA people.
I know. I'm just like,
hate
I don't know
people.
what. I mean, I guess it's a man-made beach because they put sand there because
Dude,
obviously there wasn't.
But the beach
sand
there is fun and clean and cool.
It's fun. Well, I
cleaner.
wouldn't say it's clean.
Oh, I was joking.
Well, I mean, I just remember like however many years ago where they put an advisory on it
Oh.
to
Oh.
not go in
no.
it because
Every
it was.
every beach in Los Angeles has that. I still go in
Yeah.
there. They're like,
Fuck it.
it's like pollution or some kind of scary monster. I'm like, I don't care. I'll go in there still.
There's scary monster
Well,
warnings.
they're like, stingray,
Stingray.
stingray.
Don't go in the water. There might be a
Swarm.
stingray.
in there.
Yeah, I'm scared of those.
You're scared of stingrays?
Yeah.
Stingrays are fucking hot.
I think I've pet one before.
I pet one too.
I don't know if I'm misremembering this.
You can do it at like an aquarium. You can go pet them.
Yeah, I feel like I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
I've swam with
Yeah.
dolphins.
I
Is
don't
that
like
cool?
Well, I don't really like animal captivity anymore.
I hear bad things about dolphins. Stingray killed Steve Irwin. Sharks kill people every day. Have you seen Jaws? Jellyfish sting people, and then you have to rub tequila all over your body or something.
For
Have
what?
you heard about?
For
what?
which thing?
My mom was
that?
telling me years ago that she was like on a beach somewhere, and I think she got stung by a jellyfish, and they just like
Pretty sure you have to
dumped
pee
alcohol
on
on it.
people.
Maybe
no, they just like
the
poured some
tequila
alcohol.
would be better.
Yeah,
I don't want to piss on myself or have another person piss on me.
Was it tequila? I don't know. Or maybe I'm making this whole story up.
Tequila's, I mean, it's like, yeah, it
Or
makes
maybe
sense.
they just gave her a shot of tequila and was like, the pain will go.
Maybe it was that.
It might have been that, actually.
No, because can't you die
Some of them.
if a jellyfish stings you?
Well, if you go to the ones in Hawaii where I'm going, just kidding. Australia, they have stingrays that kill.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Does
Australia
Hawaii
has
have
so
stingray?
many things
Am I
that
gonna
could
die in
kill.
Hawaii?
Nah, you're okay.
Are you going to a touristy section?
I hope not.
Oh, okay.
It's surprisingly really fun though.
Oh.
But like the secluded islands are also really
I
fun.
just want to
so.
swim in the pool when I go to a tropical beach.
I've never been to Hawaii either.
It's so cool.
I went to
Ah.
Puerto Rico and I enjoyed it.
I want to go to Puerto
When I was a
Puerto
little baby.
Rico.
All my traveling was done when I was a child when my
Yeah.
parents had a little more money and then they don't have as much money and then I grow up not going on vacations.
Aw.
Yeah, I think I went on a cruise to like Costa Rica or like Puerto Rica, one of those. I
Mhm.
went on a cruise, but I was like a baby.
I just
A little
remember my
baby.
Little
Puerto
baby
Rico
girl.
vacation. We went on a little day boat with another family and
What's a day boat?
I don't know. It's like
Day
a
boat,
boat
you
and
know.
you like
You can't use it at night.
you go like snorkeling and stuff and you go to like this shell island and get shells and stuff and then I was wearing my cat dog hat and it flew off my head.
Oh.
I loved cat dog. Did the cat dog hat both have a cat and the dog?
It
Oh,
was
sticking
purple
out.
and it had a cat dog on it. It said cat
Oh
dog.
my god.
Aw.
And it flew off my head and I was like,
You've lost a bunch
Bye-bye.
at sea, huh?
I've lost a bunch
Yeah.
just in general, many losses. Daddy, where are you? Cat dog hat, where are you? You
Flip
know,
flop.
where are you?
Would you say that which one of those would you want back the most?
The cat dog hat for sure.
I don't
So
know where you can get those anymore.
Forget your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what were we talking about? I was talking about just clothing items. You know, one time I lost it's just like a pair of pants.
On the beach or
Just
in your house?
In my house.
Okay.
Flushed it down the toilet on accident. I'm kidding over here, you guys.
I flushed down an entire set of Connect 4. Broke it apart, flushed it down there. I was a
Wait.
shitty little kid.
Oh, I was just because you
Just
could?
because I was home alone and I was really bored and I was like, wait a minute, these pucks fit in there. And then I would ding, 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 ding.
Sam.
Yeah, and then the stick part that holds it up went down there too. So I was a shitty kid.
So did it overflow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was bad.
Have you ever made
Have
a-
you
a
ever
toilet?
pooped so hard?
What was your
You-
your most embarrassing toilet overflowing story?
Don't have one, never happened to me.
What?
Boo-doo-da-doo-da,
You've
ba-dee-ba.
never
I'm a little golden child.
clogged the toilet in your whole life?
No.
Brazilian
one time-
steakhouse.
I dropped my.
No.
It was a urinal.
Oh no.
And I was a kid, so I walked out and I was like, that was weird. and then they had to close down the bathroom and then they had to close the restaurant because it started to seep into on the carpet.
One time I.
This is a real story. You can't skim past that. They closed
Sorry,
down a
I was-
Brazilian
She
steak.
You know
wasn't
what
listening.
happened? I wasn't listening, and I was thinking because when you were like, "Oh, one time, what's your clogging story?" and I was like, "I don't have one," and you were like, "What?" and then I was like, "Think, Candace, have you ever clogged a toilet before?" And then I just thought of one time, but I didn't clog it. It was just, okay, so the Brazilian restaurant, you clogged it in the Brazilian restaurant urinal, and then you were like, "I'm a kid," so you left.
You summed it up pretty well. Yeah, that's about it. No, it was just a urinal. Someone put a lot of shit in there, and I just not actual shit, just a paper.
Whoa,
And
somebody shat in the urinal. Ooh.
Oh, you've never experienced the magic of a men's restroom when you go in there and someone's done
You've
that
seen poop in a urinal?
many times.
How
many
the
times.
fuck?
I've actually wanted to do it one time when I was a little kid. I was like, I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I'm gonna fuck up the toilet, but yeah,
You can't.
you can't do
the
that.
only thing you can do is take it out
Mhm.
of the urinal, which means someone has to grab it.
Yeah.
Which I
I've never been the
can't
one to do it, but
fathom.
yeah, no, I kept flushing it, and I was like, I saw it overflow, and I was like, that's weird.
Somebody has to
Yeah.
grab it.
Really though.
Yuck.
The worst I feel like the worst that's happened to me was I clogged the kids that I was nannying's toilet.
Oh, God.
And then when the parents got home, I didn't say anything.
Oh, you could have blamed it on the kids so
I was
easy.
I was just so nervous, and I was like 17 or 16 or 17, and I was just kind of like, oh, it's been great. And it was like their upstairs toilet, so they probably didn't find it for like a little while too. And so I'm like, I don't even know what happened there because I didn't go back.
I had a weird moment where I was dating somebody and they clogged a toilet in my house, and they didn't. The plunger was in another bathroom, so I had to bring it to them, and it was a weird moment. The relationship was weird after that. It was
Really?
it was like
How new was the relationship?
I was very young, so we'd been together for a while, but like you break those like barriers. It's like you fart in front of each other or whatever, and it's just like that
You clogged the
happened.
toilet
No
in front
barriers
of
need
each
to be
other.
broken with me, okay? I'm shitting on the first date.
Right in front of you. Yeah,
yeah.
that sounds horrendous. I would hate
I
to
ripped
be
ass
that.
at my first dinner. Okay, sorry.
You say ripped ass?
I ripped ass at my first dinner.
I
I'm
really like
struggling
that
right now.
phrase, ripped ass.
I ripped ass at. I say that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I
Ripped
think
ass.
it's- yeah,
I
it's
have
kinda
never
funny.
said that, I don't think.
Ripped
Huh.
ass.
Here we go. Ripped,
Ripped
ass.
My youth pastor used that.
In what kind of context?
Did you
Exactly
guys
the
wait,
same.
wait. So you guys broke up after the?
Immediately after. No, I just there may have been a decline after that.
Do you think, like, if you talked to her today, she would agree that incident kind of ruined the
No,
relationship?
it's one of those scenarios where like you're doing something, I'm like, and I'm audibly saying, I'm like, this is really strange, and then the person's embarrassed. They're like, no, it's not. This is funny, and it's like, no, it's not. It's just like,
But that's what you were saying, right?
I wasn't
It's like,
saying.
this is fine. It's fine.
No, she was. I was like, I
This
was.
is weird.
I wasn't like judging, obviously, but I was just like, I think this is a strange point in our relationship. This
Yeah.
is weird, and I'm
Yeah.
weird, and this is weird for me.
She was probably so embarrassed. though.
Probably.
So
I didn't like say anything about it, but I
Yeah.
know for me, it was
that would
strange
be
after.
mortifying.
Yeah. It's
That's
weird.
why everybody, you need to stock the right things in your bathroom.
This is the
I feel like
lesson.
I've talked about this before.
I'm always out of toilet paper at my house. I share my bathroom
See,
with two
no.
other people. Not for like long periods.
Constantly.
Not for like a
I
week
use
at
my
a time.
hands.
But nobody will replenish it at the right time. So we'll be like, hey, I'll text the group chat and be like, last roll, guys, last roll, and I know it's not my turn.
Don't you live with dudes though?
I live with two guys and a girl.
Guys like don't really like.
When
I
I lived with
went-
the other two guys, I was
when
the only
I-
one, dude.
I was so annoyed. I'm like, when I was like staying over when all of them lived together, there would be just no toilet paper for like weeks, and I'd be like, "What are you guys doing? Like, are you pooping and
here.
then instantly showering after?" Like, that's all I can imagine is that you're saving it for like right before
yeah,
a
so
shower.
tell us what happened. What did you do?
I would poop here. I don't think I ever pooped there.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess, but like when I'm a girl
it's
and I pee, I have to wipe. So like, I don't have that option.
Personally, I mean, I should be a more courteous host, but I was more thinking of immediate.
That's
Also,
okay.
slightly petty on me because I was like, I already bought like 7 jumbo packs, and I'm like, I'm all done with this.
I do, yeah, I do
Yeah.
feel like you bought the toilet paper the most. Yeah.
most amenities.
I have like 4-ply toilet paper because I care.
You're courteous. Yeah.
I hate 1-ply toilet paper with a passion. I don't think it should exist. Like the dollar store is great, but if you get your toilet paper from the dollar store, I can't fuck
Is
with you.
one ply like what they have at like
Most
restaurants and
businesses,
stuff? Okay.
yeah.
Restaurants are like, most like public places. It's just
Yeah.
like,
And you have 4-ply, which is like cushion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking gold.
it's like a
you
towel.
only need like 3 little squares when you got 4-ply toilet
I use
paper.
so much toilet paper. I like wrap it around my hand like my dad. Like my dad did.
Oh, okay. I was
How do
like-
you know how much toilet paper your dad used?
You guys didn't watch your dad's shit when you were young?
Can't say I have. Can't say I
You missed out.
have. I'm so sorry. But anyways, please stock your bathrooms with a plunger, a plunger, and a cleaning brush, because you don't want to.
I have a
You don't want to be the person that leaves shit stains in those
I
toilets.
had a hairbrush that looked like a. This story isn't that bad.
Where's it?
I had
No,
it's
what?
not. No, it's fine. I had a hairbrush that looked like a scrub brush, and I came home one day,
Oh no.
and my hairbrush was in the bathtub, being used to scrub the mildew off the.
Oh, okay.
bathroom.
See, I was
Okay.
worried that
It was funny though.
either someone was using your
was like,
your
who used
brush
to-
as a toilet thing, or someone was using the toilet thing as a brush.
Right. No. But I was like, who? I texted the group. I was like, hey, who used my hairbrush as a scrub? And they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Wasn't I was like, it's fine. You don't buy me another hairbrush. I don't ever brush my hair. I only brush it if I'm dyeing it, but
Oh, I thought you were just gonna end at dying. I only brush it if I'm about
when
to
I
die.
die.
Do you have a slight fear that that wasn't the first time they used it, or you're like pretty sure that that was like the one?
well,
and
I
only time?
haven't used it since I've lived there, so it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
I haven't dyed my hair there. Should I dye my hair? Let me know in the comments below.
What have you done before?
Purple, magenta.
Have you been all over?
Not all over. I like dyed it. I'm a chicken, so I dye it up to here, and then dye the rest. Like there's like 4 inches left at the top.
Yeah.
I'm scared to dye my roots. I kind of want to do like a dark purple and then cut my hair a little shorter. Oh, wow.
I like your hair
Ooh.
short.
Thank you.
It looks really nice.
It already needs a trim though because my hair grows so fucking fast.
Short hair is kind of a bitch. Like, you don't
Yeah.
realize how fast your hair grows until you have short hair.
My hair also just like, I know it grows faster than a lot of people I know.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I had short hair in my freshman year, and then like a year later, it's down to my ass or something, you know. And people were like, your hair's long."
My
Also,
hair's
my
be
nails
so
grow
long.
very.
My nails grow hecka fast.
I never noticed.
Hecka fast. Everybody talks about how long my fingers are here, and I think it's just because my fingernails are long. So they look longer.
I want to braid my hair.
Oh,
It's never
yes.
long enough though, and I always get scared when it gets really long, because there's a sad phase during my high school years where I kind of had this deflated like afro kind of thing. It was just like
Oh.
curls down to here, and Sam, that was a weird time for Sam.
Yeah.
Weirder than silver hair Sam.
I
No.
liked silver hair, Sam.
It just fades so fast, and it
It
turns
does.
to like a green, and you're like,
Yeah.
ugh, ugh.
I
Kinda
had
fun.
I had gray hair for so long. It was.
You pulled it off though. You kept it. You had upkeep. I didn't.
I had upkeep for a while there, and then I just started like ombreing it or whatever the fuck that's called when it like goes into the other color, and then I
Yeah.
just dyed it all brown.
If
I don't know.
upkeeping your hair, dyed hair, was cheaper, I would do it. I think
Well,
what
yeah.
scares me is like, yeah, I want to dye my hair a dark purple. That'd be tight, I think. But like, I'm not gonna dye it a second time after the first time,
I just need to dye it
No.
once, and then if it's not good,
and it just stays like that.
yeah. I mean, it'll fade to like light
I just
purple,
don't want my hair to
probably.
grow that fast. A little slower would be nice.
Although, would you bleach it and then dye it dark purple, or just put dark purple over the
I
brown?
don't know. I kind of want it to. I don't know. How did that work?
You probably have to bleach.
Yeah, if you need if you want the purple to really be purple, you have to bleach it first, which is fucking annoying.
It's so fucking awful, and I don't
Yeah.
even have hair that's as long as your guys's, and it was annoying.
Yeah,
It was
I
and your hair's like
bleached
pretty light too.
But it still took
Yeah.
a long time.
When
to
my
do.
hair was down to like my ass, I bleached most of it, and I was
Yeah,
like,
when you started
why is
working
this
here,
taking so long? And then I cut my hair, and then I looked at a picture of when my hair. No, not even when I started working here. It was like down to here, but I had like long hair, like I think a year ago,
Mhm.
and I was like, I would dye my hair in my house, and then like, I was like, this is taking so fucking long. And then like I cut my hair off, and then I look at a picture of when it's longer now, and I'm like, oh, no wonder it fucking took so long to dye my hair.
It was
Sorry, I'm
long
really
as
saying the
hell.
F word a lot today, but I was like, why is it taking? I don't know. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
I miss my long hair a lot. I mean, it took several years for me to miss my long hair a lot, so I feel still good about the fact that I cut it. But man, I miss it now.
You gonna grow it back out?
I'm trying my best.
You can do it.
Thank you. I haven't cut like the length off in a long time.
I'm waiting to see if I can try a man bun for just a second. Then if I don't like it, I really want to cut the man bun off and then go get a haircut to fix everything else.
But you want to cut the bun off yourself.
Yeah. I really want to do that
Have
for
you guys
myself.
ever cut your own hair?
Me
too.
I
No.
fucked it up
My
real bad.
Me too.
My friend cuts my hair.
Oh, well, that's like trust.
I once handed my brother
Yeah.
scissors to cut his own hair. I was like, go for it. And he just went
How
across.
old were you?
We were young.
Oh.
And he just
You were like
I was like
16 and
15.
you're like,
yeah. Do it.
Do
Come
it.
on. And I just cut along the side on my hair. His was like along the front. A lot of tears after.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can relate. My cousin, I always wanted to be like my older cousin. I thought she was so cool. And one day she got like a super blunt bob that was really short. And I was like, wow, that's so cool. Like, I wanted it so bad. And my mom would not let me get a haircut because my hair was so long. And I just like took scissors to it and I like cut the whole thing all the way around. And it was just like a choppy mess. I like took bangs to myself and they were like everywhere. And I started weeping. I ran to my mom. I was like, ooh. She was like, what have you done? We had to go to the hairdresser though. And I got the exact haircut I wanted.
Nice.
I got straight across bangs and perfect like blunt
That's
bob.
awesome.
And I had a zigzag part and it was like my favorite thing ever.
That's a good
does that
mind
work?
game.
Remember zigzag parts?
How do you
used
Like
to-
you flip, flop.
Yeah,
right?
you would like do one and then part it and then do the next one. And then they invented like a thing that's like a
Oh, a
zigzag
comb.
parter and you would just like go like this. And then it would
But imagine
That'd
if
be
you
a
did
zigzag.
your thing, like if kids started doing that as mind games to their parents. They're like, oh, you don't want to do that? And I do it to myself, fuck it up, and they go fix it so you get what you want.
I mean, right?
But if now that I know that, I would just let my kid go to school. I'd be like, go ahead.
Yeah, you
did
this.
it. I'm not paying for that.
Honestly, I think there are parents like that, especially like with dressing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had I think it was my friend's mom or something. She her like littlest one would always like dress herself and she would fix her outfit because like she always looked awful. And then she just stopped doing it. She was like, forget it. If you want to go out looking like that, you can. And I'm like, that's the right attitude because she wants to wear what she wants.
I looked awful until about maybe 4 years ago.
That's what I feel like I've looked awful until 2 years ago. I like looked at my style in even 2014 and like dressed like shit, like really, really bad. And I feel like I only found out what I really liked in it. Like it takes a while to build your closet and build like your style. And so in 2014 I moved to LA and so I came with like these bags of clothes that like I bought that like your mom is like, this is cute, this is cool, like when you're going shopping with her and you're like, sure, yeah, I like that. And so then I don't know anything I did in 2014 clothing wise.
I
Nice.
look back at my closet when I first moved here. It's weird. Like I used to wear like vintage dresses, a lot of like vintage floral dresses that were like floor length. That's what I wore like all the time. And I can't even see myself in that anymore.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys ever met me during this time, but there was a point when I was wearing a lot of bow ties with
I loved
suits.
bow ties. I used to
I'm
wear
real-
bow ties too.
I see that and I'm real annoyed with that version of me.
Do you think we thought though that then we were like on it? And now we'll look
No.
back in 2 years on this time and be like, what the hell was I wearing?
I think
I'm copying people with this. I bought this outfit minus the shoes off of a mannequin, so I think I'm doing pretty well right now.
Well, yeah, I feel like we're pretty trendy or whatever, hip. But do you think that like that's not gonna be cool in like a few years?
My haircut probably.
in a few years, I don't know. I think maybe 10.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's going to be like a few years. I think it's
My style's
'cause I
just
feel like
evolved so much.
I think the style is very. I feel like there's been in times very specific styles, like 80s, very specific style, even 90s specific. But right now, 2017, 2016, everybody dresses differently, and there's like some influences from 90s right now going on
Yeah.
in fashion. But like altogether, everything's so different. I don't think it's gonna.
You can kind of.
I don't think I'm gonna love how I dress in a few. I mean, I think this looks like shit, but I don't like have a lot of options and like I buy it and I'm like, this is a cool piece and I don't know what to wear. Like I don't know what I'm doing. But I
thought you
just
said
like
you really liked it.
I mean I do like it, but I'm also like recognize that it's shit.
Why?
I like your outfits.
You can kind of
Thank you.
see some of the styles. Like, you can see early 2000s and 2000 styles. Like it's not good. It's
That's
really
not
good.
Like I hope
It's-
that era never makes a return.
I hope give it 20 years and it's gonna come right
Really?
back.
Do you think
No, it
so?
won't. It can't.
Because
It-
like 90s was a cool era. That's why it's back in. And like even 80s, it's like 80s influences are okay, but early 2000s.
80s, they weren't cool though until recently, and then they become cool. Just wait, they'll come back around. You can kind of see what the styles of these are. Like you can see, like in at least for hair, you can like look at people and be like, okay, then that's something that people could either look back on and be like, that's silly, and
Yeah.
like make fun of it, or they'll be like, you know what, I still like that.
Like mullets.
Ooh.
Super out now.
Perms.
Imagine Zach with a mullet.
I could.
I could for sure see Zach with a mullet.
I want to know what happens when Zach's hair gets really long.
Zach has very tiny
Tiny
tight curls.
Tiny tight curls.
Tiny tight curls.
girls.
Yeah, I just wore a lot of tie-dye in my early years, and there's a picture of me that I've tweeted and I've Instagrammed it before, and it's me in like 5th or 6th grade. I think it's 5th grade, and I'm just wearing like this weird like business shirt. It looks like a weird bit. It's like the sweater with like the striped dress shirt collar peeking out, and it was like one shirt.
Oh, I hated those, but I loved those. I used to
But
wear
I
those a
wore it
lot.
and it just looks so
What was
bad.
with the shirts that were like a fake collar with buttons, but
Oh, I
it
know what you're
wasn't that
talking about,
shirt, and
yeah.
then like the actual shirt would be over it, but they were both connected. It was like, why would
It's like a sweater thing too, right?
yeah, it's like it's like wearing a button down underneath a shirt, but not. at
I
all.
love for men. It's like either it's like it looks like a long sleeve T-shirt, but with a button up short sleeve over it. But it's all sewn together into one thing that you have to put, like, it's like putting on a T-shirt, but all this other shit's attached to it.
Oh yeah, no.
It's bad.
Is that like at Forever 21?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry if you guys own any of these things and wear them frequently. We fucked up.
I'm always behind on fashion. Like I see people doing stuff, I'm like, and then like 2 years later, I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna try to buy these pants that have the little bunched up bottom thing. I just bought boots.
You
don't-
did just
Yeah.
buy the boots.
You know how we're wearing like these kind of socks? Like I'm wearing my favorite socks I own, but like I'm wearing them at this. I don't know. You can't see them if you're listening, but I'm wearing them above my ankle because they're colorful and cool. I wouldn't have done this 4 years ago.
By the way, I gotta mention something. I found this store that sold a bunch of really cool socks when I was in Amsterdam, and I bought a pair. It has flowers all over it, and it says I'm a delicate fucking flower, and they're really, really good.
Oh my god, I need those.
I need to find where
They're
to
really good.
get cool,
because I'm a
colorful,
delicate flower.
cool socks like this. These are like pastel baby Easter colors with like a cactus
Baby
on
Easter
it.
colors.
Thank you, Phoenix Airport. If anybody goes to the Phoenix Airport Southwest Terminal, please pick me
I've
up a
been
pair of
there.
these socks because I love them so much and they have different ones.
I used to
Please,
collect
please,
socks.
please send me socks that are cool. I made the mic pop.
You got us.
I'm getting so excited.
All right. Thank you guys so much. That has been the SourceFed podcast. This over here is,
Sam.
and I'm Ava Gordy.
And I'm Candace Carrizales.
And thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring today's episode. Start your free trial today at squarespace.com/sourcefed and use the code SourceFed for 10% off of your first purchase. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Hope you
Yay.
enjoyed it.
Thank you, everybody. And Happy New Year.
Thanks, Chili's. We'll see you next time.
You can't hear me.
What?
Okay, got it.
Okay.
I once kissed Steve Zaragoza.
Hang on. Steve Zaragoza texted me.
Did he tell you?
Mess with a baby. Like a baby will like tug on its ears, like rip them off, and the dog's like, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. And cats too. Cats are pretty
Eh,
good.
not-
I want to look like a